So this is what I think Activision has to do to change my mind on how they treat Call of Duty as a whole and their player base in general. First things first, without a doubt, is score-based matchmaking being lowered. I understand that score-based matchmaking is never going to get removed entirely for protection purposes and stuff like that for the low 20%, but I think they really need to tone down score-based matchmaking as a whole. And the next thing I think they really need to remove is disband lobbies. That kind of goes hand in hand with score-based matchmaking, to where like that community base where you like sit there and be able to play against that same team that was shitting on you that last game, so you kind of want to come back and actually shit on them back, kind of like that competitive feel. It completely removes that from that in general when it comes to the Call of Duty community alone. But the next thing, without a doubt, is carry forward. I think completely removes the identity of the next Call of Duty, without a doubt. Bringing those weapons back, pretty much bringing back all the Beavis and Butthead, American Dad, all of those skins back into the next Call of Duty, like Black Ops 7, completely removes the identity of what Call of Duty actually is as a whole, and their pretty much their perspective or their style or their look of the game completely gets removed and pushed out the window. But I think without a doubt, I think they have to change is have Warzone as a separate game. Every year, the integration is terrible every single year. The first month of Warzone is like a full step back of what it was the year before and everything of that nature. Integration, it bugs, issue, guns, all that stuff is everything just messes Warzone up entirely. And I think they have to go to route kind of similar to COD Mobile, in my opinion, is kind of have it as a separate game, grab stuff from the newer game, add the guns and add the maps and stuff like that from time to time, kind of cycle it through. People can come in, play all the guns and everything of that nature, and have it to where it's not like a multiplayer filler. Having multiplayer be the reason you get the game so you can level up your weapons and then go to Warzone. I think you completely remove that and have Warzone have a certain amount of modes that you can use to level up your weapons, stuff of that nature, and make it easier for a lot of people to just want to stick to Warzone, can stick to Warzone, but still can experience kind of the new Call of Duty feel by having the weapons and some of the other things of that nature into Warzone would make it actually feel worthwhile to do that. And you can actually have it to where now, if you have it as a separate game, you could possibly add a lot more like maps, stuff of that nature, having recycled maps every so often, having 3 or 4 maps in rotation and everything of that nature. It makes Warzone a better product, in my opinion. But also, I forgot to mention anti cheat, without a doubt, needs to be fixed. It is the biggest problem with Call of Duty at this point in time, and that is the biggest issue that they need to resolve in general. But I'm very curious in the comment section how you feel about everything I said in this video. I'm very curious in the comments.